my dear Scorpio, this is a love reading for you, where the person most on your mind will have their true thoughts and feelings revealed by me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And this reading will be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And for Scorpio, this will be a reading about what the person most on your mind are feeling for you and where their thoughts are at when it comes to you. Can often be a conflict between head and heart, and this will be revealed here together with the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. For a cross-watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Scorpio person's thoughts and feelings are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe, and I usually read for the empath side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And you can now get access to my premium content membership at 3 different levels at my channel, where you, for example, can see most of my videos without commercial breaks. Welcome to check this out through the link in the description box, or to the join button next to the subscribe button. For my regular viewers, not much will change, except you will get more videos from me than you did before, thanks to the ones that become members to support my channel. And I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Tarot with Cat Black. Okay. So, when I open your deck here, I see the Ten of Swords together with the Queen of Wands. So something has been upsetting this person's dignity. They felt like a really powerful person with a lot going for them, and for some reason they were totally like mangled or pushed over the cliff here. Okay, so I call the Divine with Love and Light, and here we have the Two of Wands with the Queen of Wands. So it's almost like this person has put up a wall here against getting hurt. It's some part of them, maybe the feminine side, that doesn't want to get humiliated or, you know, shut down or pushed over over the edge. So I called for archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And it's the Page of Swords here with the Queen of Wands. A person without their feminine side can act very immature. They can come off as a real baby because their feminine side is what's give them their, you know, deep-rooted dignity. We can have like an exterior dignity with our masculine side looking real tough, but the real core, hardcore dignity, it comes from our feminine side. You can see this also. I can give an example. If you know a little Shetland pony from the Shetland Islands outside of Scotland, they can be real tough and rule, you know, an entire pack of real big thoroughbred horses. And they do so with the sheer power of the Queen of Wands. Okay, and you can see this a little temperamental female ruling the whole room. But for some reason, something has happened to their feminine side, so it has been deeply traumatized. We saw it with the Ten of Swords in the beginning. And therefore, what's left here ruling this person is the Page of Swords. So they might act very rebellious and immature and maybe even overdramatic. So 6 elements, 9 of Wands, Queen of Wands. They don't ever want to get hurt again. Okay. We get ya. Okay, we get the point. We don't want to be hurt again. No one wants to be hurt again. But with the 9 of Wands, we can actually become the person. We can become the perpetrator because we're defending ourselves so hard and we don't care about the other person's emotions since they are, you know, they are the enemy. We have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Coins showing itself here. Instead of acting like we truly love the other person, which we does, we make them out to be the enemy, the one that can hurt us. The one we love the most is the one that can hurt us the most. And then we become overdramatic, childish, somewhat incompetent, feeling very weak, feeling vulnerable, and therefore japping maybe like a really small dog. Shetland pony, there's no japping there. They just have the command. Okay, so, okay. I will just tune in for a few seconds here to the person most on your mind, what they are thinking, feeling, and their likely action towards you. So, this is their likely action towards you. This is their feelings, and this is what's on their mind. And we have a 3 of coins. So here comes some kind of cooperation. Hangman, 12, 1 plus 2, 3. The 9 of swords. They are thinking, can I trust this person? Is it really true? Can I trust this person? And it's almost like a world of possibilities is opening up for this person when they think those things. Can I trust this person? Before I didn't trust anyone but myself, but I feel something is awakening me. Maybe we are like two people that have each other's back in a world that seems so dark and strange. But I'm really scared. I don't want to get humiliated, but in the same time I feel hope here. I feel that there's a solution to this problem. And if that's the case, I need to sacrifice my old, the protection that they had was this kind of maybe bitchiness or being really, hard to get close to, like a big wall there. And this is on their feeling level, and we have a Knight of Coins. So they're watching you from afar. Can I trust this person? Is it true? Can I trust this person? I don't know. There's a white dog. Dogs are loyalty and love and friendship. And white is showing pure intention. So they are not, holding themselves back from coming forward because of ill will. It's not anymore anyway. Now it's more about how, if they can dare to trust you. The Tower. 5 of Swords, yeah. I think their old ego is kind of falling here. And they had a big fat shadow, which had been a tiny bit over dramatic here. It's a little bit drama queen, and not in a good way. So more in the kind of destroy the world kind of way. Okay. And this is their likely action. Page of Coins, the Sun, 4 of Coins. It's a little bit mixed things here, but it's definitely the child wants to have hope, wants to believe that the world can be a good place and I can find love and security here if I just apply myself and do the best I can. But in the same time, I'm also thinking about maybe not doing anything at all and just sulking, being a little bit like a martyr, staying behind my wall. And here we have a lot of inspiration. Person wants to reach out, messaging. But maybe someone was messaging and the other person didn't open up. They were closed down. But either that messaging was causing them to feel new hope and starting to imagine all kind of things that could happen now that could be nice. It could be it. Okay. Or it's that they reach out, you were kind of, closing your heart to them, but they still have this hope. Okay. So, on their mind, we have a Page of Cups. Can I be vulnerable? Can it pay off for me to be vulnerable? Can I show what's in my heart here? It feels like a situation with friends that can actually trust each other and that wants the same thing, so we can be able to be vulnerable. So I think they are logically starting to believe that they are in the right place where they actually can expose their true self. And here we have the King of Wands. We had the Queen of Wands earlier. So King of Wands, Queen of Wands can sometimes point to soulmates. When the Page of Cups comes like this and with a grown-up person, it might be that they will try to make you out to be their parent. So they want a lot of guidance from you, and you should tell them what to do and what not to do. And this can be exhausting, and you will feel that they are very immature. But at this point, they probably need it because they are about to embark on some new enchanted territory, which they haven't been on before. The divine says, well, you have been in this position too. So don't put yourself on the high horse and say, no, I really don't want to help them. They are so childish and immature. Or they should know this by now. No, they couldn't know it before they have got the idea. So just because you were quicker to figure this out doesn't mean that you are in a position to kind of push them down at this point. So try to be a little bit patient. I feel that it's hard here with the justice. I don't know. I want to throw up, I think. So it's something that triggers you here with this person and their immaturity. Maybe it's your own vulnerability. Yeah, self-worth. Because they trigger your wound as well. If they are not sure, if they can't be like grown up, then you have nothing to lean on except yourself. And that can expose your low self-esteem or self-worth. When you draw this symbol, you're asked to consider what value do you place on yourself in your life. So if you're seeing this person and they are not really skilled or they are a little bit laughing stock in your eyes, it's really you seeing you. So do you believe in yourself, or do you behave in a way that tells others you are not worthy? So you feel like they are, with exposing themselves like this, they tell other people that they are not worthy. So this might be why they have been hiding all along, because if there's a shadow inside of you that's feel like we shouldn't be vulnerable because that's silly or ridiculous. So even if you have craved them to be vulnerable, when they finally are vulnerable, you get this sick feeling, because then this exposes a part of you that's not entirely healed. All my children act with self-respect no matter the circumstances they come from. Self-worth and self-esteem mean that you will not allow yourself to be led into compromising situation. Love yourself, for I, Nyx, love you dearly and want the best for you. Act as though you are worthy for only the best, and you shall have it. Keep your head high. So even if you would help this person, doesn't mean you need to, love them forever. But try to keep your dignity and not fall for this, I see my own reflection, so I need to hate it kind of trap. It's unnecessary and uncalled for when a person is, trying to do something and being this scared. So try to understand that it's just you're seeing your own vulnerability and it hurts. And you don't have to give yourself to this person, and you don't have to do anything really, but try to at least be adult about it. Okay. So on their feeling level, we have Page of Cups on their mind and the Fool here on their feeling level. So they are ready to make this leap of faith no matter the consequences. So that's really brave of them. It usually comes when we don't really know what we are getting ourselves into. If we would know, we would probably hesitate a little bit more. But the Fool is unexperienced. He or she doesn't know what to expect. So they are still full of hope and like this googly eyes looking at the world. And here we have the Queen of Coins. So again, with you having this position of being the parent here, not only the spiritual advisor, but also the one that should hold their hand while they are going through this rough patch or this new adventures of theirs. And a King of Coins, so it can pay off. It's almost like you are training your own boyfriend or girlfriend to become wife or husband material. So sometimes they come a little bit uneducated and rough-edged, and to actually have a person that you can be with and relax with, you need to both show them that you are to be trusted and also guide them into how to be the best version of themselves that they can be. And if you can do that, they would be so lucky. Okay, and you could be lucky too, because you could have a person that actually wants to be your companion in sickness and health. So it seems like they would want to make a true commitment to you. They are a little bit blue-eyed, and that can scare you and freak you out, but it doesn't mean that they are disloyal. On the contrary, a person like this can be very loyal. But they can also be a little bit overdramatic and kind of in a position of needing you a little bit too much. So this is their likely action, and we have a Four of Wands. So again, talking about wedding and commitment and coming together in a relationship where we actually feel that we belong together, or that we feel tied to each other. So this could be it could be a good relationship, even if the person is tad bit immature. 9 of Cups. So I'm thinking this is you getting a little bit like, now you become this elusive person with a hermit energy. So before they were so scared. 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups. You think, oh, I can take care of myself, I don't need this person. Okay, and here we have the Ace of Coins. So the Divine kind of says that this is a chance for you that you are getting here, and it's up to you what you do with it. But it seems like you're holding another person's heart. So even if you laugh at them for being so unexperienced and blue-eyed, try to take them seriously. You have probably been in the same situation yourself, and you would have wished for someone to be a little bit gentle with you at this point. So just because you see your own vulnerability and you think that this is a laughing stock, try to rise above is the message here. So I will see if this love for you is really real. It seems very undebatable, but maybe there's something we can find. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, so don't overthink this situation or this chance. Even if there's a possibility for marriage, we need the honeymoon first. So being together, maybe without the commitment, which we have already made when we are on honeymoon. But this card usually comes for those moments in time when you can really enjoy the height of a relationship, and try to savor it and just surf the wave without thinking too far into the future at this point. Don't make too many promises, and maybe don't listen too much to the promises that's being made, and just enjoy the ride. This will bring you something nice. You have Ace of Coins and honeymoon upright. So try to be a little bit more giddy, a little bit more playful, a little bit more, open-hearted and ready for business. Don't immediately save yourself to a high and mighty altitude. Okay, and this is the advice for you. Spirit of Place. 4. Oh, it's open directly. Authenticity is the essence of power. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it. Just as we have a soul, the plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essence. When the spirit of place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overreaching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about the struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. I think you're trying to control it by staying unvulnerable here. Because you feel like you can't trust this person since they are so undeveloped. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answer you've been seeking. Your greatest power is your authenticity. So I'm thinking this with, if you long for love, rather embodying it than longing for it. Even if you are with a person that's, abusive or stupid, you can embody love. And that love would be to, for example, leave them with their mess because you see that your relationship is destructive. So you say to them, I see this relationship is destructive. We shouldn't continue with this. I love you with all my heart, and therefore I see you are worthy of a better relationship than this. And that would be real love, not to staying and complaining about how abusive they are. And also, if a person really craves and needs your love, to actually give it, because there will be a time when you crave and need love, and you need someone to give it. So don't immediately assume that the person is like a crook dressed in sheep's clothing. Yes, you might get hurt but you might also be able to have a real amazing experience. And if you get hurt, it just shows you a place where you're not healed just yet. No one can touch a person of Zen, so a person of Tao, someone that's healed. A person, wherever you go, there you are. So if you have healed yourself inside and out, whatever people do to you or say to you, it will just run off like water off a geese. And that's where you're aiming. So you're really on a very high spiritual quest here, and you are now at the point where you can look back at your journey and look back at someone that is just on the start of their journey, and you can actually help them here. So try to embody unconditional love instead of this I'm sitting above you and you are so stupid kind of energy. That would really help the world at this point, and this person, and yourself, and your own healing. So if you can love your shadow instead of feeling like it's nauseating you or making you feel, what is it that I'm feeling? I'm feeling that the other person is, not worthy, and I laugh at them because they are not worthy. So try to not do that, because that's you laughing at your own unworthiness, and try to embrace it and love it instead. We were all fools once, okay? So my dear Scorpio, I hope this helped. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. You can also get access to my premium content membership if you click the join button or follow the link in the description box. And you can also help my channel out to sharing this video with like-minded. And to not miss out on any content, visit my channel. There's a lot of different playlists there with your favorite videos. And thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving, and supporting viewers. And until next time, stay blessed and take really good care. Bye-bye.